I am Stephen Kareem Fritz, and welcome to Superior Detailing. Today we're going to feature Modesta's maintenance spray M2 and how often you should use it. So let's dive in. It's actually called M2 Blast. This spray is super important to maintain the slickness of your coating and to prevent water spots. If you use this regularly, then you will have a lesser chance of getting water spots. I'm gonna never say never, because you never know what kind of water is coming off the sprinklers or coming out of the earth. We just gotta be real careful, or we have to be strict with our maintenance. When spraying this spray, a little bit does go a long way. When we release a brand new Modesta maintenance car and you get it home, I'm gonna tell you this one thing right here. This is kind of like a better way to wipe the vehicle down. Say like after you've gotten your Modesta coating and it's fresh, I recommend now to use a little distilled water to wipe her down. Say like if you get anything on the coating when it's fresh, a little bit of distilled water and wipe gently. So one of the things too, I'm gonna use this car as an example. I washed her yesterday. This is a Superior Detailer trick. You washed your car the day before. You've got a little bit of dust on her and you just wanna wipe her down. Now we don't want you to go to the M2 because you sprayed M2 yesterday. You will have more chance of smearing over the coating and over the car. So what you wanna use is a light distilled water. I'm not telling you not to baby your car with M2 because it's awesome. Remember what we say, if you spray it enough, it will keep the water spots down. It'll keep your coating very slick, very shiny. So what we're telling you here is just a tip to actually get some of the dirt off the car if you're trying to do like a wipe down. We know here in Florida, we have a season of pollen. Now you may have pollen all over your car and you may freak out. What we don't want you to do is wipe the car down if it's dirty. Now if it's slightly dirty, say you washed it the day before, yes, you can wipe it down with distilled water and a very soft microfiber towel. We suggest 450 GSM or higher. And I'm using a jet black car for an example. Do like a light mist, or depending on how dirty the car is, you can actually go pretty heavy with it. Now, when you're wiping it down, you want to be real gentle and do swipes one at a time. Go down, you go down, and I usually go about halfway down the panel. I'll inspect it to see if there's any hard dirt, then I'll take it, I'll kick it out, flip the towel, go to the other side. Then what I'm gonna do is lightly, gently wipe the vehicle, and you'll feel the coating get slick because you're actually taking a little bit of that dirt film off the car. Very, very light. For you car show guys that like to wipe your cars down, do not wipe your car down in a hot parking lot because it does mar the paint. Heat will make your paint flex and get soft, and when you're wiping it, you're just scratching it. Leave it alone in these hot parking lots. But when you're in your house, in your garage, you can baby your car all you want, and it does not hurt anything. That'll get most of that soot off. So you're gonna take your towel and go down, wipe down. Remember, you're using one side. And I don't like to go all the way down to the car just yet. I'm gonna go halfway and then touch about right there to the end. Because what I'm preventing is the dirt from the rocker to get in the towel and scratch my beautiful paint that is coated with BCX. Now I've got a nice little swipe on. I can see where a lot of the dust has come off. I'm gonna flip my towel, make sure this is a cleaner side. Then I'm gonna do a side by side, just very gently, just to kind of get this moist water off. And remember, I'm saving that bottom for last. Just like my car wash video, if you ever watched that one, save the ass for last, I'm saving the bottom for last, because the bottom is where a lot of the dirt likes to sit. So now we've got this here. I'm gonna take that little bottom and boom. Now this panel is ready. I'm gonna take an additional microfiber towel and wipe that down. Here's my additional wipe towel. I can feel how super smooth this surface is. Does it need M2? Probably not, because we applied M2 properly. We did the 3 steps. In my previous videos, there is a step missing that we want to show you in another video that we'll do a deep dive on. It's called M3. What M3 does is removes any light little spots and actually prepares the surface even better for M4. So what we did yesterday is we did M3, dried it off, did M4, then we did the M4 is the wet application, we rinsed it, and we went M2. And boy, this car is so glossy, it looks super smooth. So I don't really think it needs M2, but I'm gonna show you the amount of M2 you spray when you do something like this. When you bring your car home, or even after you've washed it and you wanna apply M2, because it can go light or it can go kinda heavy, but like we say, a little bit goes a long way. So let's get into that. Car is properly wiped down. I like to shake it really well all the time because there's 3 different ingredients in here. One is organic. Let's turn it on. Here we're gonna do a light mist. Now see, the new triggers are a little heavy, so you don't need to spray too much. 2 to 3, this looks like probably about 5 or 6 pumps where you can see that it's over the whole area. So what I'm gonna do is wipe gently. Well, I like to go up and down on the bottoms here because I just that way I've done show cars in past, and I've dealt with very delicate paint. Oh, and to answer that major question, how often? I would suggest after every wash. Now we know these maintenance products can be a little bit pricey. Again, if you use a little bit goes a long way. And when your coating is fresh, I obviously want you to spray that stuff for a good period of time to get that coating properly set up. We just came back from Modesta PlusCon in Japan. I can tell you right now that I've been to 3 of them. This is my 3rd one, and this one by far was the best one when it came to education and really understanding how these coatings work. The maintenance involved in this, I always thought when I took on Modesta coating is that it was unique by the shine and the performance, but what really makes it even more unique is the simple fact that it can be maintained throughout the years. You guys see our 2017 Tacoma looks awesome. It is Kim's vehicle. I don't wash it as much as I washed my own cars here, but it looks amazing. You know, the shine has never dulled on the car. It's always looked super glossy, even though we've taken this thing Vermont trips, long road trips up north. You know, it rains, we drive it down dirt roads, all kinds of stuff. What's amazing about these products is that they work real well. One of the things that Modesta instills into every single installer is that prep is key, and we prep every single car exactly the way per manufacturer. That being said, these cars look crazy glossy. So man, I hope you guys enjoy that video, and remember, clean cars drive way better.